Well, this video is probably going to start a lot of controversy on my channel, but I feel like it's a video I need to make anyway. And that is all of this situation going along with Activision at the minute. And that is what's coming next. Are they going to announce the Spyro that everyone thinks is going to happen in March? Or are they going to announce Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? That seems to have rumours spreading around at the minute. Well, it felt like it actually was the moment we find out the truth yesterday when that live stream happened, but of course it sort of went and nothing happened apart from the fact that their announcement, and I say announcement, they made was something to do with an old Call of Duty game, or I think it was Call of Duty World War 2 a new DLC. Well, that's the information I've been told. I didn't actually watch the live stream. I didn't watch because I'm in the UK. I didn't wait up for it. I just kind of knew. I kind of sort of thought that there'd be nothing, if that makes sense. I didn't think there's going to be any announcements in a random sort of live stream. They did say there'd be a good announcement, but it's one of those situations where you just sort of hang back and you hope, but you don't get too excited. And that brings me on to my actual situation of this video. The way that the two fan bases are acting right here. We have the Spyro fans that every time one little bit of information gets leaked or suggested is that it has to be Spyro. We get one bit of news, it's Spyro. We get someone share a picture, it's Spyro. We get some Activision announcing they're going to do something this weekend, it's Spyro. Everything like that. Even just news websites say we got new news coming today, and then everyone's like, oh, it's got to be Spyro, and everyone goes mad, and then the next story happens to come along. With the Call of Duty fan base, they act different. They want to spam and spam and spam comments to get their Modern Warfare 2 remastered. Some of the comments I went through on Twitter, on the Activision Twitter account, were just pretty bad, to be honest. They were pretty much saying that Activision are terrible people because they're not announcing Call of Duty now. They say that they're going to stop buying all the Call of Duty games because of this. And they're saying that they should never remaster Spyro because that sucks and they should focus on their Call of Duty games. That is also the complete wrong attitude to go into this. Yeah, of course you want the game. I wouldn't mind playing Remastered too. I've really enjoyed the first remaster, but there's no way of doing that. Some of the comments even say that you've got to keep spamming this so Activision will finally answer. That's not how it works. Activision don't finally go, fine, alright, we're going to let all our information leak right now because you guys are spamming us. It doesn't work like that. They have set dates, they have set times, and they could get delayed. So maybe there was something coming yesterday, but then we had them lovely people do that live stream. Again, I didn't watch, but apparently it was terrible, and it all changed again. Now, some people still believe that there was a chance of Call of Duty Remastered yesterday in that Crash Bandicoot live stream. Well, no, there was no chance if it's Crash Bandicoot. If it's Call of Duty, then yeah, there's no way it'd have been Spyro. But unfortunately for the Spyro fans that blow up at everything, that was the moment that everyone thought that Spyro would be released, and of course, nothing happened. Now, you probably saw by all the comments and all the videos that the way they thought they was going to announce that is by playing maybe a level in Crash 1, a level in Crash 2, and maybe a level in Crash 3. Going back to the home screen and typing in the demo, which used to open up the Spyro the Dragon actual like demo. There used to be like a little hidden cheat that you could add in, and you can play one of the levels from Spyro 1. And people thought that's how they was going to announce it. But of course, none of that happened, and of course, everyone's got disappointed. Now everyone's going to play that lovely thing called the blame game. So it's going to be blaming this person here, blaming that person there. A lot of people did take it the wrong way. A lot of people said pretty much it's confirmed it happened yesterday. And if you just went on YouTube or maybe Twitter, you would have seen so many videos or posts saying Spyro has been announced today. Spyro is coming today. All over the place. And there was about 5 or 6 live streams that I got notified on when the actual live stream happened. There was all called Spyro announcement coming. Activision live stream, Spyro announcement, big exclamation mark. So most of them didn't even have question marks. Some of them have changed their names now, of course, but most of the videos are still being uploaded for the quote-unquote reaction. But of course, nothing happened. I'm quite interested to see how bad this live stream was, because I don't know if it's just people overreacting because they're disappointed, but personally, I saw like 5 seconds and I heard that, well, I saw that they was pretty bad at playing. So I don't know if that was the reason everyone hated the live streams, because how poorly they was playing Crash Bandicoot. I don't know. I'll watch the video maybe, or it could just be a big waste of time, so I might just leave it. So there is a point to this video, and that point is to never take leaks as serious information. Never take pretty much guesses or posts as pure facts, because most of these people could just be A, guessing, B, making it up, or C, have invalid information. And assuming is probably the worst one, like we did with the Spyro Crash livestream. When people thought that Crash Bandicoot was being played, everyone just assumed that there was no way it couldn't be Spyro. And that is not the way we should do it. We should, yeah, be interested, but don't go too mad. Don't go crazy saying to everybody that it's coming, because like what happened again, this is the second big time in March, my head, that this has happened. It happened before with the Spyro Treasure Trilogy leak. Everyone got excited and it disappeared, and it turned out to be false information. The guy was making it up. This time it was not false information, but everyone was assuming that it was the Spyro, and it wasn't. So another thing to take out of this video is, probably you've heard this one before, but don't get angry at people, especially people that said that the leak was possibly coming. I know a lot of people went too far and said it was coming, but still there's no point of getting too aggressive at people, because they've just making videos, they've just pretty much on the bandwagon of hype as well. So it did fool a lot of people. A lot of people did genuinely think that 100% chance it was coming in the live stream. The people presenting the live stream probably had no idea what was going on when I had so many people watching it, and then so many people disappointed. And that's all I can say about that. Now, if I had to say anything to the Call of Duty fans, I'd say that you can't sort of push it further. Don't get aggressive. You got to remember, if there's a Spyro announcement before a Call of Duty announcement, it doesn't mean that they haven't made it. And it, because different teams, different work and everything, you know, like every other game, the people that made the Crash Bandicoot games and possibly making the Spyro games are definitely not the same people that made the Call of Duty games. So it's not like they work on one game at a time at Activision. They have different teams, different developers, different publishers, all going around doing different things at the same time. They release multiple games a year by multiple different developers and publishers, so yeah, don't worry about that. So they could be announced at the same time, unlikely, but they could be announced both within the same year. So please don't go around spamming comments telling people that, for telling Activision they pretty much suck for not announcing it already. And more importantly, just be patient, don't go too aggressive. So I hope people can see why I made this video. I wasn't trying to be aggressive and attacking everybody, but I'm just saying that we all need to calm down. Eventually both these games will happen, but we just have to be patient until when they do. So anyway, what do you guys think of the situation? Do you think it's been a whole load of nothing? Do you think Activision are messing with us? Possibly, that's always a possibility. Or do you think that neither of the games exist and the whole hype's been living on nothing, and Activision are probably sitting there going, what the hell is going on with the community at the minute? Anyway, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.